Hello, Pat O'Melia here with The City Show. I'm doing this show because I'd like to inform you, educate you, and entertain you a little bit. And how do I entertain you? By bringing you up to speed of what's going on here in Hudson County and the various municipalities. We're really concentrating on Jersey City today. Don't forget everything on the bottom of the screen there. Like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, all that. And I told you in past shows, my car was hit by a DUI driver who was parked. He had problems with Progressive. We finally got past the idiots at Progressive, got to the good people at Progressive. We got the situation taken care of. Then I had to go out and get another car. I got another car, a very small car, easy on gas. Good to run around the city with because it's hard to park in Jersey City. Little Chevy. I have to go to motor vehicles, transfer the plates from what was my Cadillac to this little Chevy. And when we were younger, before the pandemic, you went to motor vehicles. Every agency did everything with the exception of restoring your driving privileges. You had to go to Trenton for that. Outside of that, titles and transfer registrations or get plates or get a learner's permit, go get your first license after passing your test. You did that at one of the agencies. And for a long time, they were franchisers. They were private-run agencies, and the state took them all over. Now, since the pandemic, we have specialized agencies. They don't all do the same thing anymore, which the pandemic is over. Now, it's getting some creeping back up a little, but it's over. Why can't we restore the motor vehicle agencies to what they were before the pandemic? Why I have to go get my plates done? It has to be an excursion. I got to find the DMV. Well, it shows my age, DMV. The NBC rather, that does plates. And Jersey City is it. Hey, how about that? But there's no parking in Jersey City. We built on all the parking lots there. And the last parking lot is just announced they're going to build on it. So there's none around what we call the all-purpose building. Yeah, the unemployment in there, there were state agencies, the motor vehicles was in there on SIP and Summit. You can't park up there. So that makes it very unreasonable to try to go up there and do your titles. Now, my studio is in North Bergen. I figure I'll go up the hill in North Bergen. Guess what? They don't do it there. It's a specialized motor vehicles. We need to stop that. Why do we continue to inconvenience people? Just let the motor vehicles do what they did before. They're all on the same computers. Not like there's different computers there. And take care of your customers. And somewhere along the line, they got to make a decision what do they want to do in Jersey City because there is absolutely no parking up there. None. All right. Our topic for today is the race for mayor in Jersey City. We're going to have 2 declared candidates later this month. We're going to look into that. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
Panapinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back. Pat O'Melia here. City Show, you there? The race for mayor is 2 years out for the election, but we're starting early. And there's a couple of reasons why we're probably starting early right now. One of the main reasons is money. Second is Steve Fulop kind of changed the game. He started his race for governor way early. And then Brian Stack kept promoting Jim McGreevey, kind of pushing Jim McGreevey into making the announcements. The announcements will be made during the month of November. But there's those two factors as to why we're doing this so early. Years ago, if you're an old-time Jersey City, we used to criticize Lou Manzo for starting his campaigns too early. We are starting them super early now. This is 2 years out. But probably the main, like I said, you got Fulop starting the campaign for governor early, Brian Stack, the senator and mayor of Union City, pushing Jim McGreevey, and money is the reasoning why. Now, we have what will be 2 candidates by the end of the month, and really 2 contenders. What we have is O'Day, William O'Day, Bill O'Day. We know him as Bill. He's a commissioner here in Hudson County for forever. And the former governor of the state of New Jersey, Jim McGreevey. They are our 2 contenders. They are 1 and 180. Now, there'll be other contenders. There'll be other candidates. Right off the top of my head, you're probably looking at James Solomon. He's considering it, that I'm sure. He's got a minor amount of cash on hand, about $40,000 per campaign. Joyce Waterman, she's the council president. She's been kicking around the idea of running. Well, in November, we will have 2 declared candidates. Like I said, there will be 1 and 1A. No matter how many candidates get in this race, and we'll have a few, not just for these 2 guys, they will definitely be 1 and 180. The problem with Solomon and Joyce, I don't know if they can raise the money that McGreevey and O'Day can. I think O'Day's sitting on $4.5, almost $500,000 right now in campaign funding, and McGreevey can raise it pretty quick too. I'm not sure James Solomon or Joyce can raise the money that will be required, but we'll see how this goes. It's got a long way to go. You can start a GoFundMe and probably get the money you need by the time the election comes around. But we definitely have 2 candidates. James McGreevey is going to announce his candidacy for mayor of Jersey City on November the 9th up on MLK Drive. And then Bill O'Day is going to announce on November the 18th at the View in Lincoln Park. That's like you ever see Jesse Waters, and This Is My World? Well, Lincoln Park is Bill O'Day's world. Everything that happens with Bill goes through Lincoln Park. And if you want to give any credit for the condition of Lincoln Park, you can give that to Bill O'Day. He has championed that park for as long as I've known Bill O'Day. For that matter, he just tweeted out recently that as a child, as a teenager, as a 14-year-old kid, he had a job cutting grass at Lincoln Park at, I think, 13, 14 years old. So he's been on the county payroll for quite a while. But those are our 2 guys, and it's really a godsend to people like me and John with Hudson County View, Highness, Fernando Uribe, all the guys that cover politics here. We're going to have a long campaign, and we got 2 right off the bat, 2 good candidates, 2 candidates that will speak their mind, and they are also well-spoken. Both are born in Jersey City. Jimmy Mack always talks about being born at Margaret Hay. Well, who wasn't? We're all born at Margaret Hay. But Jimmy McGreevey left for greener patches off to Woodbridge. He created his life outside of Jersey City. He was the mayor of Woodbridge, and he became the governor. As I said, Glenn D. Cunningham and Bill Ayala one time in the mayor's office in Jersey City. I said, he was running against Brett Schundler, our guy, in Jersey City. I said, how are we going to vote for this guy? He's the mayor of a mall. And I remember Glenn Cunningham, like, whoa, don't ever say that. He didn't want that getting out of City Hall because that would have become a part of the campaign. The guy is the mayor of a mall. Now, Bill O'Day, born and raised here, of course, never left for a minute. I don't think Bill vacations outside of Jersey City. So you got 2 Jersey City born guys. 1 left, and he came back. after a lifetime, and Bill O'Day, who's never left here. He's been here forever, somewhere in Lincoln Park. What I do look forward, nobody has put on more debates than I have over the years. These are going to be some great debates with O'Day and Jim McGreevey. Jim McGreevey can talk you into anything. The guy is gifted as a speaker, but so is O'Day. And O'Day is pretty much to the point when he speaks. So it'll be an interesting debate. I can see us probably doing at least 2 televised debates for Jersey City. You never know. You could probably squeeze in a 3rd one for mayor of Jersey City. And these guys are going to have full tickets. This isn't, somebody running solo here. Both of these guys, Jimmy Mack and Bill O'Day, they have full tickets. They're already working on their commitments now from various people. I spoke to both of the camps, spoke to both of the candidates for mayor about their tickets. But we'll get into that further. And with this race for mayor, you're watching The City Show. We're going to break for commercial. I'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care,
the latest clinical trials,
researchers working to find a cure,
and nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. We're back. Pat O'Melia here, City Show. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to do the head-to-head comparison between Bill O'Day and Jim McGreevey. Let's continue on here. Now, Jimmy Mack has the support of the HCDO for now. And has an impressive political resume. There's no discounting that. He was the mayor of Woodbridge, and of course he was the governor for the state of New Jersey. Then there was the rough patch there as the governor of New Jersey, where he resigned his position. That's like 20 years ago. And he rebuilt himself. He rebuilt himself and rebuilt his reputation. He is globally accepted here in the state of New Jersey. He did his reentry program. He took various positions in municipal governments in that 20-year time, but he completely rebuilt himself, and he's well respected through the state of New Jersey. Bill O'Day, long history here in Jersey City, not just being born. Billy is 64 years old now. Billy has been in public service here in Jersey City. I think he was elected in 1985. He was on the council with Glenn D. Cunningham. It was an interesting city council. I think that's 1985. So Billy has been in public service in some shape or form for 38 years. Pretty impressive. He was a councilman, young, and he keeps hammering this away. The youngest councilman ever in Jersey City. Then he went on to become a freeholder/commissioner. And he's still a commissioner there today. He is unbeatable as a commissioner. There is no bigger name on the west side of Jersey City than Bill O'Day. And he has good name value in the red. Everybody knows Bill O'Day. Here's my next one, name recognition. They're pretty even there. Again, McGreevey has name recognition. You want to look at it one way, good or bad, whatever it is, he has name recognition. If you're in civics, if you're politically minded, civically minded, you pay attention to what's going on in your city and your county, you know Bill O'Day. If you're somebody who's interested in the parks, you know Bill O'Day. Any civic organizations in Jersey City, you know Bill O'Day. He's been there. He's been the advocate for the people of Jersey City and the county of Hudson, like I said, almost 40 years. Oh, name recognition, they're about even there. Experience to be the mayor. Again, Jimmy Mack was the mayor. Jimmy McGreevey. He was the mayor of Woodbridge, and of course, he was the governor of New Jersey. Now, O'Day had his opportunities to run for mayor. He's destined to run for mayor at least once. That chair was pulled out a few times, figuratively and literally, and Louis Manzo jumped in. As soon as the music ended, Louis Manzo was in the seat. And Bill worked to get Lou Manzo elected. Unfortunately, it never happened. But if you add up all the time Bill O'Day has been in the mayor's office of Jersey City, it probably would be the equivalent of one term. So he has the experience. Bill's involved, again, the county and the city and not-for-profits, very much like Jim McGreevey, again, involved with not-for-profits, working for the average person of the state, the county, the city. Both of these guys have been involved. Jersey City knowledge. Who has knowledge of Jersey City? Well, it's hand down. It's Bill O'Day. Bill O'Day is he's knowledge of Jersey City. He's been hands-on and here all his life. And I think he's 64 years old. 38 years, I think, 37, 38 years as a public servant. He's got all the experience and knowledge of Jersey City you need. Bill certainly knows all the players in Jersey City. Not saying McGreevey doesn't. He couldn't get up to speed quick, but he doesn't know all the players in Jersey City. But Jimmy Mackin, he's a quick learner. I'll give him that much. You know, when we're looking at the platform between these guys, you're going to have some issues that the two of them are going to have to tackle and make stands on, and they're going to make those stands quite early here in Jersey City. One of the big, I just jotted some of these down here that I see that, Mayor Fulop should have put more attention on, but, it's a big city when you're one person. Our trash contractor and the guy that picks up the garbage, it is awful, deplorable. We're talking about street sweeping. Well, maybe some wards will do it once a week, and some will keep it at twice a week. I'm in the Heights off on Congress Street. We need it twice a week. It's constantly dirty. Now, it's a busy street, Congress Street. It's a bus route. And there's a lot of people on Congress Street. Our biggest problem is the garbage pickup. It's as if, we just throw it in the street, because the way these guys pick up the garbage, it's the equivalent of us just taking the garbage and throw it in the street. That's how bad it is. That's why we need street sweeping twice a week. We need to address this trash contract. It is probably costing us, I forget the numbers offhand, I think it's $16 million a year between the actual contract and the tipping fees. There was talk over the years about bringing it in-house with the city of Jersey City. Prior to getting into media and politics, I was in the world of transportation. I ran numbers and gave them to the mayor of Jersey City. I know Pat Stramato, former DPW, I think he's with the MUA now. He ran some numbers. That is something both of these candidates are going to have to address. For that matter, the more we can do in-house, the better off we are. It saves you, the people of Jersey City, money. And we've got to work on affordability here in Jersey City. So that's one of the major things we got to look at. Keeping the city clean, cutting down the expense, and that $16 million a year, we could probably do it for about $11 million, owning all the equipment, getting the land, and putting together a building for the garbage transfer station and pickup. We're going to break the commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital, with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
We're back. Pat O'Melia, City Show. I said garbage transfer station. No, it would just be a building for the trash, garbage trucks and all. We have a transfer station in Jersey City already down on 1 and 9 off Broadway, and there's the big transfer stations over the bridge onto Remus Avenue. Reorganizing. You'd have to look at some of the departments in Jersey City to see if we can become more efficient, and of course, efficiency saves money. Public safety, as I said before, I think it's too big. I think that has to be reorganized. Parking enforcement is part of public safety. Parking enforcement has got to be run like a retail operation where they cater to their customers. Right now, we're not getting that. We went online with permits. We probably should have ran parallel with the old permit system with the new permit system. But the thing is very rigid at parking enforcement. You've got to deal with the customers. I could see having a couple satellite Jersey City parking enforcement offices, and maybe in at least, really, you got them down on MLK now, in at least 5 of the other wards. They have a satellite. Another issue these guys would have to face is parking, and then more parking. We have no parking in Jersey City. A lot of development you've seen in Jersey City was built on parking lots. I'm not kidding you. Most of them are built on parking lots, and that will continue to happen. We need parking. We need pocket parking lots in every ward. I mean, I've done a lot of these debates in Jersey City, and one of the issues, every one of those council candidates, you can go back on YouTube and look, they talk about the need for more parking. These guys have got to do something about parking going forward. Like I said, with the motor vehicles, I got to transfer the plates. There's no place to park up there. Affordability. Jersey City has got to work on affordability. Right off the bat, we got to start with the Jersey City Board of Education. You got $1 million billion with a B, $1 billion plus budget. We have to look into that. The next mayor of Jersey City has got to get strong, hands-on, appointed board, whatever we need to do to get a handle on that budget. The city budget. Take a look at that. I think we're about $780 million right now, I believe the number is. I would go back 20 years ago, look at everything we instituted in the last 20 years, figure out why and should we keep it. Again, you want to cut down the cost of Jersey City. And one of the driving factors in high rents is the property taxes. Development. We got to take a strong look at development. I think we're way overdeveloping. There's an election going on in Toms River. One of the issues is development, overdevelopment. The guy, Roderick, who is he's basically saying smart development. He just doesn't want to go high. He doesn't want Toms River to turn from a township to a city. He's probably going to win the election over development. A lot of people from Jersey City move to Toms River. They don't want to see that development. If we're going to develop, every development has to have a school attachment to it. Every development has got to be some schoolroom space attached to it. I'm not saying in the building, but there's got to be a fund that we can build schools. We are woefully short on schools. We have development going on all over, but you don't see any schools being built. So that has to be addressed. City projects. These two candidates and the ones to come are going to have to look at things like Pompidou, Bayfront, the Lowe's Theater, just to name a few. Is that our best use of money? Are we getting most bang for the buck? Should Jersey City alone be involved with Bayfront, floating those bonds and trying to attract developers to build it? That's something that needs to be looked at. Shared services. these candidates are going to have to look at that. Jersey City should be working along with the county, the state, and its border municipalities, whether it's from road paving to road striping to sidewalks to park maintenance to school maintenance. The more you can share. We write huge checks every year for road paving in Jersey City. Just one of those checks would buy all that equipment and have a lot of money left over. We can do that ourselves. We can do work for the county. We can make money doing this. The more we can cut the expenses, the less we need out of your pocket. Shared services is a way to go. You know, we can work with Hoboken. We can work with Bayonne. We can work with the county of Hudson. We can make money on our equipment. Or we can let them do some of the work. You have tremendous redundancy with the county and the city of Jersey City, biggest city in the county. There's a huge amount of redundancy from senior departments to health and human services to cultural affairs. A lot of redundancy there. This won't be an election like the last one. You know, we had Mayor Fulop and what was the kid's name? Louis Spears. There are going to be at least 4 tickets. I mean 4 full tickets. You'll have O'Day, McGreevy, and I'm positive we'll have 2 other tickets there full with 9 running mates. And you'll have some solo candidates that never works out being a solo candidate. But they'll be in the mix enough to screw up the mechanism a little bit and deprive some candidates of votes. But you'll definitely, I might even go as far as to say there'll be 5 tickets. But it's going to be expensive. They're talking about $2 million to run for mayor of Jersey City, which seems astonishing to me that it would be that much money. It is a godsend, like I said earlier, for people like me and John Hines from Hudson County View and Al Sullivan, all these guys that cover politics. It's starting early. I'm not sure we should be starting this early, but it gives us a ton of material. After both these candidates announce, and again, James McGreevy is going to announce on November the 19th, and then Bill O'Day is announcing on November the 18th at The View. If you haven't seen The View, go down to Lincoln Park for the announcement on the 18th of November. It'll be a campaign to behold, an election to be enjoyed. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.